I say women can't drive. Everyone loses their mind. I've been in a car with women and they've crashed it. Every time they're crashing or they can't park. The most powerful thing you can do if you're a depressed or sad person is accept that you have chosen to be one. You know the worst possible mindset you can try and optimize your life for?
Go on.
Happiness. I believe everything in the world is a choice. That believing everything is a choice empowers you to make the change. So if someone's overweight, they chose to be overweight.
Yeah, of course.
If someone's broke, they chose to be broke. But do we go a level deeper and say if someone's depressed, they choose to be depressed?
Maybe we do.
That's what I would say. I'm trying to see how extreme you would get with it because I believe everything in the world is a choice.
Yeah.
And people will argue with me when I say that. They say, no, I didn't choose to feel this way. And I'll argue back that believing everything is a choice empowers you to make the change. Trying to say that everything is not a choice removes your power and your authority and your responsibility and your capabilities.
Yeah,
when people sit and say, oh no, I didn't choose this, well then they can't choose to fix it.
Yeah.
Whereas if you accept that every single thing about you is a choice, then you get to choose to change it or not. So I think the most powerful thing you can do if you're a depressed or sad person is accept that you have chosen to be one and you can choose to stop being one. And that's the mindset which allows you to be most competitive in the world. So that's why I would say what I would say. I would say that all things are a choice.
Whether it's true or not, it's more empowering.
And then, okay, so you're right. So let's go deeper down the rabbit hole. What matters more? What is truth? Like we can get very philosophical with this, but surely your mindset as a man, especially in the world today, should be the mindset which allows you to be most competitive and win.
Yeah.
Forget truth. If I believe the sky is green, but it doubles my net worth, I mean, is that true?
Yeah.
I mean, to me, it's true. My net worth is doubled. You can say the sky is blue all day long. I'm saying it's green. My net worth is doubled because of it. I have the result, the tangible result of it. So what is truth? What even is true and false? All of history is a lie. Everything on the news is a lie. Everything they say about me is a lie. True and false is adopting the mindset or the strategies which allow you to compete and win. That's what's true. The primary objective of my thoughts and feelings and reality is to win.
Yeah.
The only reason my brain activates is to win. It's not to feel happy. It's not on some garbage, endless quest for what might be true. It's to win all of the time. And if you're gonna be that way, you're gonna be prepared to come up with certain thought patterns or certain recognitions of how the matrix operates, of how this simulation plays out, which are perhaps very unpopular with other people. But I want to win. So, I mean, I'll say it now because it's my most famous saying. It now upsets everybody. I say women can't drive. Everyone loses their mind. I've been in a car with women and they've crashed it. Every time they're crashing or they can't park. I know I'm not supposed to say it, but that's what I've seen. I can't win if I die, so I don't let women drive me. That's the bottom line of it. And you'll sit there and people will say, oh, but that's not true. Look at the insurance data. I don't care about the insurance data. I don't care what you show me. I don't care what bullshit numbers you pull out from the matrix. I have seen it with my eyes. And I believe I stand a better chance of living if I drive myself. That's just how it is. So I optimize for competitiveness and I optimize for performance in all things, which is very unpopular with a lot of people. Most people don't optimize for that. Most people optimize for the worst thing possible. Do you know what it is? You know the worst possible mindset you can try and optimize your life for?
Go on.
Happiness. Happiness is for women and children. You're allowed to be happy as a woman, and you're allowed to be happy as a kid. As a man, if you wake up and go, I want to be happy today, you're gonna do unimportant, narcissistic, hedonistic garbage. You're either gonna eat too much, drink too much, take drugs, sit around and play video games, smoke weed. You're not gonna achieve anything if you wanna be happy. It's ultimately temporary, and you sit there and go, I wanna be happy today, I want a happy day. You're not gonna achieve anything. As a man, 99% of the time, you're gonna be stressed or annoyed about something that's just happened, currently happening, or about to happen. That's life. We live constantly anxious. We have a lot of things to do.
Yeah.
And you either suffer the consequence of the stress it requires to be a somebody, or you suffer the consequence of having no stress because you're a fucking nobody and you work in Starbucks and then you're a no one. Yeah. There's no escape the eternal suffering of man. So many men say to me, oh, how I don't feel happy. I'm like, so? Losers have this problem with temporary motivation. A loser will come and say, I really want to change my life. I can't live like this anymore. And they'll mean what they say for about 2 days. And then they're happy to go back to being a loser again. You know, they really want it Monday to Friday, but on the weekend, they're happy to go back to how they were.
Yeah.
And that's why they never escape. They never get the terminal velocity required to break free from the atmosphere of mediocrity.